In this video we'll be unboxing the Pico Neo 3 Link, the new all-in-one virtual reality headset, which is due to go head-to-head with this old headset, the Quest 2. We will be comparing the specs of the two and how they feel, and basically finding out if it's any good.
What have we got here then? Right,
so inside is the new competitor to the Quest 2, and it is called the Pico Neo 3 Link. So
it's a nice purple.
It is, isn't it? It's like reflective front.
Yeah.
Some of the games that are available on it, I assume it's just they're not included, but these are the kind of things that are available for this, and this is a standalone, so it works like the Quest without a computer. But it's called the Link, so it can connect to a computer and be used as a PC VR headset.
He is the one.
But not just by USB like the Quest 2 does, it actually has a display port connection, which means it can get uncompressed images from the PC and look better than the Quest 2 does. It's very premium feeling, isn't it?
I don't know, I can have a rub.
What?
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, so we've got controllers. They're quite big, aren't they, compared to a Quest one? Let's compare that to a Quest one. Let's got a Quest one here. It's in a Kiwi design. It's in a Kiwi design grip. Quite a bit bigger. Good for people with big hands, I suppose. What? There's a little kid doing something with sheep. Oh no, I think she's angry that the sheep are going. Right, okay. Feels alright, that's fine. So very similar. It's got the thumb pad in the same side. It's got the two buttons. It's got like a flat button. It's got an extra button as well. You got that, yeah? Is it in focus?
Come round. Yeah, there we go.
And now, the headset itself, which we need to... I'm not going to take this out. It's got like a little protector in there. Do not expose to sunlight, and we are outside, so I'm not going to do that. But, look at this. Unlike the Quest 2, which comes with a cloth strap, this comes with its own Elite style strap, with, I believe, a battery inside there as well. So that's all very nice. Rubbery top strap. That bit's cloth, feels really nice. However, you know what it means if you decide you can exercise in it. It's going to get soaked up, isn't it? And I believe it used to come with like a leather one that wasn't as comfortable. However, this, not sweat proof.
Yeah,
the back
exactly.
Is a kind of PU leather still, which feels very nice as well. Feels like it should be comfortable. And then the top, again, banded, also sweat proof, just that bit. So companies such as VRCauldron, oh, it's got things on, that's good. VRCauldron will probably supply new versions of these, so if you did want to exercise in this, you could probably get a new one eventually. I don't know if you can right now. So we've got DisplayPort cable connection guide. We've got a little screwdriver.
Oh, handy.
We've got the DisplayPort stuff. And this is probably, well, that's a DisplayPort connector, some sort of breakout cable, just in case you need that. Let's put that away for now. So, little things for the controllers. I'll put them back for now.
Wrist straps.
Wrist straps, that's the one. Light leakage, and then that kind of spreads it out. Plug, charging, USB-A to USB-C. The included glasses spacer, which I won't bother going out, it's a glasses spacer. Brings the interface a bit further away from the lenses, so if you wear glasses you're less likely to scratch them. Manuals, Pico user guide, and that is what is in the box. So let's compare the actual headsets. This headset is not stock, obviously. It's got some AMVR protective shell, it's got a Kiwi design Elite strap, it's got a VR cover interface, but you can get the idea of the overall shape, and it's very similar, to be honest, isn't it? What do you think of the black bit at the bottom on this one?
Looks quite cool, actually.
Yeah, and it's got an exhaust port for air there, whereas the Quest exhausts air through, let me get this off, through these kind of lines there.
Little slits on.
Yeah. So just like the Quest, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras on the Quest 2. There's also 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras on this. This has got 6 gigabytes of RAM. If I can remember the resolution, it is 3640 by 1920, which is exactly the same as the Quest. The Quest 2's got a really sharp screen, so this will have a really sharp screen. It's LCD as well, so it's the same. It also, if you get closer in, it's got the same way of adjusting the IPD as the Quest.
Okay.
3 feels a bit squidgy, that does, but yeah, 3 of them. Port on top, I feel it could be for the, well, it looks like a USB-C, but that looks like a USB-C as well, so that's for the power. That's probably for the connecting to a PC. That's the power button. I won't press that just yet. Underneath we've got volume, yeah, and we've got that, looks like an earphone. And on the side, a button, a button, and a button. Don't know what they do yet. Back, adjusting the strap. Feels decent. So the strap goes full up and down. Doesn't bend there, but let's see if it's kind of. So it's easy to put on. That's nice. So if I know how I want it, I don't have to go put it on and put it back in again. Feels really light. Feels quite light. I know they've got this on. I'll take this off again. About the same. Feels about the same, I think.
Looks like you've got a mohawk with that phone top.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's the Kiwi strap. Very, very high quality strap for your Quest 2. Links below. So that's your unboxing for the Pico Neo. What we're going to do, we're going to head inside. We're going to get our first impressions of it. Vive make awesome lenses that slot into your Quest 2. Now, VR headset, as they do lenses for lots of them. The lenses are tailored to your prescription and allow you to finally see clearly in VR without glasses. But oh man, does that mean when I wear contact lenses, I have to spend ages pulling them out? Not my lenses, the lenses in the Quest 2. And when I want to lend my headset to my friends? Nah. Not at all, because the lenses are held on by magnets. You install a little frame around the lenses, the Quest 2 lenses, and that's what the VR Wave lenses hold on to. And they don't just do lenses, they now do a range of products for your VR headset. So if you want to level up your Quest 2, make sure you check them out. So here I am inside on the couch with the Pico Neo. And I've got quite high hopes for this. It costs £399, which is the same price as the Quest 2 when it comes with 256 gig of storage, which this does come with. It has the same XR2 very fast, good mobile processor chipset inside. So it's basically as powerful as the Quest 2. It's got the same storage. It's got the same sharpness of display. It has integrated audio that comes out there. The only thing this doesn't have is basically the 1.5 years that the Quest 2 has had to build a library of games. It's got access to, it's a Steam VR headset when it's in PC VR form. So this basically does everything that, for example, a Valve Index does. HP Reverb, all those PC VR headsets, the Rift S, it does all of that. It's sharper than most of them. The only one it's not as sharp as is the HP Reverb G2 basically. But it does all of that, but it also has its own standalone capabilities because it's got a chipset just like the Quest 2, so you don't need a PC, which is the great thing about this headset. And which of course is the great thing about the actual Quest 2. So, I'm gonna try this on now. One thing I'd like to see from this is maybe a better field of view than the Quest 2. The Quest 2's got a bit low field of view. The bigger the field of view, the more sides you can see, the more immersive VR is. So I'd like to see a better field of view than that. It looks like we're gonna get better comfort because it comes with an Elite strap. So remember, $399, same price as the Quest 2, but it comes with the strap that you'd have to pay about £50 for to improve the Quest 2 with. It also comes with the nose blocker, which the Quest 2 doesn't, the light blocker, not a nose blocker. It also comes with the connection that allows you to connect this to the computer, to the PC, to play PC VR games, which means you don't have to buy a new cable because it comes with it. And the one that Oculus or Meta sell is close to £100. So for a Quest 2 with Elite strap, that would be 400 plus 50, 450, plus about £100 for a link cable. You're getting close to about 550 quid. Or, you know, you'd buy a cheaper link cable. You don't need the official one, but you're looking at £500. All of that stuff in the box already with the Pico Neo. So I am going to attempt to turn it on and see what happens. By the way, controllers. The controllers take 2 AA batteries, unlike the Quest 2 controllers, which take 1 AA battery. The strap does not appear, at the moment, to be adjustable, the top strap. The top strap, very, very important in keeping the headset at the right level. But it does have this bit here, which is kind of elasticy, so I'm thinking they're hoping that combining that with that, it's going to keep it at the right height, so we'll see how that goes. Right, on switch, top left. Right, it comes up, it says Pico straight away. They seem to be shaking around a bit in here. It looks quite nice though. It's just a very simple kind of futuristic lounge, which you can, I can move around anywhere I want. Well, it looks very sharp. There's like a picture of the Earth. So the IPD settings are 58mm, 63.5 and 69. Which is roughly the same as what the Quest 2 uses. To me, the feeling of the interface feels like the Quest 1, so it feels better than the stock Quest 2 one. My controllers aren't where my hands are. It all kind of drifts a bit as well sometimes. Everything looks pretty clear, but text, I'm finding it hard to get text to be staying in focus. Like it's really hard to find the sweet spot of the lenses. I think they seem to be higher than you'd expect. In terms of FOV, field of view, there's a definite kind of blackness around the sides. I feel like the FOV of the Quest is better. I have got a kind of a flatter interface to get it closer to my face, and as many people know, as you get closer to your face, you can see the edges of the LCD panel, which, let me just push this further in, see what happens. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever be able to see the edges of the LCD panel in this, because I'm pushing forward. You just see the big kind of circle. It didn't look bad, but it's more closed in. I feel it's more closed in compared to the Quest 2. Up and down is quite good, but it's definitely in. Do I like the strap? I don't get the top. The top strap just doesn't really work. If I was to start, I mean, it kind of does. It's got that little one, that little elasticy one. Gets on my head, and then this one just kind of hangs around, but because I think the idea is you can have it anywhere from here all the way down like that, and then that stops it going too far. The track on the controllers, it's trying to do an update, so I'll give an update after the update, but the track on the controllers at the moment feels nowhere near as good as the Quest 2. They're kind of juddery. Oh, they're actually in the kind of the right position. Every time I've taken the headset off and put it back on again, the controllers seem to be in a slightly different position, but it is doing an update. It's all being updated, and now the controllers are in the exact right place, and I've had it on and off a few times, and they've remained in the right place. So tracking feels good. I like that there's buttons on the side, so earlier the controllers didn't come on straight away, and I realised that I could do everything, including making a boundary using the buttons here. So I think there's like a select button, a back button, and a menu button, just like you have on here, so that's great. And that's it for now. So we've had a quick look. What we're going to do, hopefully we're going to get some games, and we'll be back, and we can talk about what kind of games are available and lots of other things. So let me know in the comments what you would like to know about this, and what other tests you'd like to do it. Eventually, once I feel like I know it really well, I'm going to come back and I'll do a full review of the Pico Neo 3 Link, and obviously we are going to test it with PC VR as well. But first impressions, quite good. It's quite hard to get through a nice sweet spot, and before it was updated it felt like a lot of things were out of focus, but now it's actually quite good. And I am noticing I've got to use it on the biggest, the widest setting, IPD setting for some reason, compared to the Quest 2, but that's not a problem obviously for me. I wonder if that will affect people with wider eyes. But yeah, it feels quite good now actually. Everything's starting nicely in focus. These seem to work quite well. I'd be interested to know how well they work on fast moving games, but we're going to come back and that's what we're going to test out. So, thanks for watching. This has been the Pico Neo 3 Link, and hopefully I'll see you next time. See ya.